Oh, do I have anything I want to talk about real quick? I don't think so. I don't think there hasn't really been much that's come on in like the news recently. You guys have you guys heard of the Suicide Squad stuff that's been coming out? About how bad their player base is currently. They have, I think they had about 6,000 people playing at once for a live service game, which, oof, yikes. That is not a good look, honestly, considering the leaks as well for that game. Like, are you guys interested in playing Suicide Squad? Like, I have not seen a single person or know a single person that is like, you know what? I can't wait for that fucking game. I love microtransactions. I love games. I love live service games. But do you guys care? Do you guys care for that game? Because I personally don't give a shit. Right? That is the quickest way for me to not play. The quickest way for me to not play a video game is if you advertise it as a live service or if you advertise it as a single player online only game. Right? It's like the Marvel Avengers game. Right? It's kind of shithouse. The Steam reviews are not awful, are they? I thought that I actually haven't looked at the Steam reviews. Let's have a look real quick. You know what? Let's have a look at I actually kind of haven't seen them. I've just seen how many viewers are playing. Let's have a look. Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. Let's go have a look. So we got, how many people we got? Bro, shush. We've got, it's very positive? Interesting. I feel like... Oh, no, don't set it to my default, please. That's interesting. Okay. Because, I mean, it's very positive, but I feel like it's Rocksteady, right? That sucks me. Yeah, seriously. These guys, Rocksteady Studios, the last game they made was... No. Rocksteady... Arkham Knight. So the last game these guys made was Arkham. Oh, no, I am born in 1951. Don't call me a boomer. The last game these guys made, right? The last game, it was what do you call it? This Batman Arkham Knight back in 2015, mind you, 2015. What year is it now? Don't call me a grandpa gamer. I'm not a fucking boomer. You can't even see my grey hair because I don't have any. See? Look. I got no greys. I've got no greys. Don't call me Grandpa Gamer. Rude. But what was I saying? What the fuck? Desktop? No, go back. Yeah, so the last time that we heard from Rocksteady, 2015, right? With Arkham Knight, which at launch shat the bed, but now is overwhelmingly positive, right? You know, they bring it back. They brought it back, patch after patch after patch. It just released and rushed, like, out the door for no reason except that it's Warner Brother games. They rush so much shit. They're probably the driving reason behind Suicide Squad as well. Yeah, look, this game looks fucking fantastic. Seriously, like, yeah, these are pre-rendered screenshots. The game looks like this, right? What was that? Did you guys hear that? The game looks really good, right? To be fair, I wanted to note this in the Resident Evil gameplay as well. When I was playing Resident Evil, right? It's just rainy cities that make games look really fucking good. That's all it is, right? It's just rainy cities that make the games look good because you've got the like, you know, you've got the overcast, so you don't really have to render a lot of stuff in the distance. You've got the darkness, so you just rely on the baked-in lighting. It's just, I don't know. It just kind of, it's always the same. Like, when a game's really good, it's because it's raining. That emphasizes the games like twofold, basically, from some people, right? Yeah, they were basically 2015, and now 9 years later, we've got this live service game that they have scrapped 3 different games to make, and they finally came onto this one, right? They finally, like, they're like, you know what? We're done. we're pushing this game and we're gonna finish it. And then it got leaked 6 months ago that there's gonna be it's gonna be a looter shooter, it's gonna be a live service game, it's gonna have fucking 5 different currencies, and then everyone's like, oh, okay, this looks like shit now, right? They're literally deleting reviews? Wait, what? There is no way they are. There is no way they are deleting reviews. I want to say I'm calling bullshit, but at the same time, like, if there's no proof to this, that's crazy. Even if this is the case, that's kind of crazy. Like, honestly, I would not buy this. Also, really quickly, at what point did Australians decide to start paying 105 Australian dollars for a video game? We never pay that much for a video game, right? Even like, you know, let's check EB Games, right? Let's see how much it is at EB Games. Let's look at JB Hi-Fi, actually. Let's look at how much it is at JB Hi-Fi. Okay, it's $99, but still, it's $99, but still, right? It's 99. Where is it? Here, right? It's $99. It's $99, but that's if you get it for the brand new came out. You can get it cheaper on like Amazon, I think. Like realistically, I'm not gonna leak my Amazon, but I'm just gonna check it. Suicide Squad on Amazon. Suicide Squad PS5 is currently $89, right? $89. So you can buy these games cheaper. Was Tears of the Kingdom $90? I got mine for $69 off of Amazon when it came out. Really? I didn't realize it was unless you paid $90 for it and like you didn't realize there was other places. But that's just how it is, right? You gotta, if you shop around, if you look on Oz Bargain, you're gonna get deals, right? On the eShop. Okay, that makes sense. A lot of the like online shops and stuff, like Nintendo's eShop, the PlayStation Store, the Xbox Store, they never put the discounts that the retailers do, right? Because I guess you get the convenience of having it on your Switch and not having to switch cartridges. But I'd say that's not like $20 worth of convenience, right? Especially with nowadays where it kind of sucks that like PC games, they don't even give you the disc anymore. They give you the case, right? They give you the case, but they don't give you the actual disc. It's just the code in the box. I'd rather you just send me the code, save the plastic, right? 90 should be standard. I don't even think 90 should be standard. I think 90 is too high. 80 should be the standard, right? I think 80 should be the standard. I don't know if you know the trend, right? So I don't have it anymore. But I bought a used copy of Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition, which surprisingly still had the DLC codes not used, for $115 back in the day. When Fallout 3 was on the Xbox 360, I bought that pre-owned for $115. Back when Fallout 3 came out, right? And then it's dropped down. And then from there, from that height of how much games cost, everyone's like, this shit's too expensive. Steam comes out. PSN Store comes out, right? Xbox Marketplace comes out. And they're dropping their prices down, so all the retailers are like, oh shit. We can't charge out of our ass anymore, right? And then they're dropping it down, so now it's like, you know, it's gone to 90, it went to 80. Brand new releases were $70 on release for the PS4 and Xbox One era. And now this PS5 and, you know, the PS5 and Xbox Series X era, we're back to those $110. So I think it's also the kind of idea where why would you pay $110 in store when realistically you might be able to play this on Game Pass for $15 a month? That's why Microsoft decides to bump the price up of their brand new games. And that's the same thing Sony does. Sony does that with their exclusives because they put it on their PlayStation Plus Ultimate or whatever it is. And same thing with Xbox. Bethesda, Starfield was $120 on launch, or play it day one on Game Pass. Redfall, shit game, still could play it day one on Game Pass, or pay $120 for it. I don't know who would pay $120 for it, but still, I think that's what they're trying to do. And then other studios and other publishers are seeing Microsoft and Sony do this, and like, you know what? We can do it as well. But if you want to, you can't play it on Game Pass. You can't play this on Game Pass. You can't play half of the games that are charged $120 on Game Pass. Also, 2,000 reviews for a brand new hyped up game that just came out. Didn't Grand Blue Fantasy just come out recently as well? Wait, top sellers. Yeah, Grand Blue Fantasy. Oh shit, Baldur's Gate's beating it. Baldur's Gate's beating Suicide Squad in sales. How the fuck do you... You know your game's shit when that's the thing. Tekken 8, Persona 3. There are so many good games that came out recently. Palworld, Enshroud, Grand Blue, Persona 3, Tekken, Baldur's Gate. Hell, Helldivers 2's coming up, right? And let's look at Grand Blue Fantasy and Persona 3, right? Persona 3 is overwhelmingly positive. And this game is about like 100 hours, right? Whereas Suicide Squad is like 10 hours, 12 hours with replay. You have to replay it a bunch. Like, honestly, right? The better Suicide Squad. I don't know if that's a spoiler or something. I've never played this game. I should play the Persona games though, right? It's just, they just seem so long. All the Persona games, I wanted to play Persona 5. But then I realized it's like 100 hours to beat and I'm like, fuck, I don't want to do that. But then, yeah, those are just JRPGs in a nutshell, right? And a JRPG, if it's under 20 hours, it's not good, from what I've heard. All right, so I've been yapping a lot. I've been yapping. The point of Persona 3 is shooting yourself to summon your thingy. Oh, so it's like a stand, but you kill yourself instead, right? Is that how it works? So it's like a JoJo stand, except you just off yourself. Interesting. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so I think I'm pretty much done with the yapping for now. I've done my 30-minute intro, which, you know, gotta get that 30-minute intro. Gotta bump that time that I'm streaming, even though I stream for like 2 hours only, 2-3 hours. It's also on Game Pass. There we go. You're paying $110, or just play it on Game Pass. You can seriously. I think Game Pass is operating at a loss, but it is the best money investment you can buy, especially if you get the $1 trials that they constantly do. That's crazy. You don't need to keep your save files. Who cares about keeping a save file, right? You pay $20 for 2 months, and you've beaten Persona. No one goes back, and hey, maybe 2-3 years down the track, you want to buy a Persona later on. You want to play Persona 3 and you want to buy it. It's a lot cheaper then. Right? Makes sense.